In the last episode, we left off after prepping the engine bay for paint. For a proper paint job, you first want to sand down your surface and clean it before painting. Next, we apply the primer in order to seal the surface and improve paint adhesion. In most cases, you should cover everything you don't want overspray. In our case, the car will be getting a new exterior paint job, new wheels, and a new windshield, so we can ignore it. It's the next morning, and the primer is fully cured, fully dry. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over it with definitely 500 grit. We'll see how it feels. Maybe I'll go up to 1,000, go over everything again. And then we're going to spray the chrome. So the way we decided to do this candy apple red paint job is to spray chrome and then tint it with just, red spray tint. And it's like a glossy, almost candy apple red. So yeah. Let's get on that. All right, she's warm. I went over the heat gun over everything else, and I turned the heat on in the shop. So let's start spraying, see how it goes. I'm gonna do light coats first. So first coat is gonna be very light, just to get the paint on there, and then second coat I'm gonna go a little heavier. All right, so first coat is done. Gonna give it a few minutes to dry. Here, let me show you how it looks so far. I think it looks pretty good. It's not crystallizing or having any weird reactions anymore. So I'm happy with that. But obviously in certain spots, there's gouges, like here. That's because my dumbass decided to use a Dremel to sand because I couldn't get in here with a big ass sanding machine. But other than that, she's shiny. Looks really good. So I'm gonna give it a few minutes to dry, and then I'll hit it with another coat, a little bit heavier. And third coat, I'm gonna go stupid heavy, and should be done for the metallic part. Next, after the metallic part is done, we are gonna use this Duplicolor metal cast anodized coating. So, I mean, it might not really look like a real cherry apple red, but it'll be close enough, but it's just gonna look dope. But that won't be today. I'll save that for another day because I want this paint to fully cure, fully dry. But once I'm done with this, I'll get on with the wiring. Not really looking forward to it. I want to get the fun stuff out of the way first. So, see you on the pod. second coat is on. It's looking even shinier now. Honestly, considering leaving it like this, fuck the candy apple red. But yeah, so. Some goddamn polish, dude. Just fucking mirror finish. But now we're gonna do the red. All right, I'm gonna wait for this to dry, inhale some more paint, and I'll do third coat, final coat. And we'll see how that looks, and we'll just let it cure overnight. Third coat is done. Probably be the final coat. I kind of want to sand down a few spots and hit it with more paint, but it's too cold. So I'd have to do this tomorrow. I'd have to sand down the few spots tomorrow once the paint is fully cured, because the second I'm touching it with a sandpaper, it's gonna fucking spread everywhere like sludge. So probably just gonna end up leaving it. The imperfections that I don't like, they're not visible. They're gonna get covered up by the cowl and everything like that. I just don't like the way they look. But other than that, the paint came out in perfect condition. I mean, I'm actually shocked that Rust-Oleum spray paint cans can look so good. So I'll give you a little peep of that. I mean, I don't even know if the camera does it justice, but holy shit. But this is what I'm talking about. These little pecks and dots. Not sure where that's from. But the thing is, they don't appear anywhere else. And since that gets covered up by the cowl, I think I'll just leave them. So, yeah. So now we'll just let this dry. And I'm going to get to wiring, which is something I've not been looking forward to. Alright, so we're going to be fucking with the wiring harness. This is the one that we ordered. It's, as they call it, 99% direct plug and play. For now, I want to get all the, all the stuff that I have to tapped in. When we get the engine, we're gonna, because this also plugs into the engine harness. This little plug right here goes into the K engine harness. For now, we're gonna tap into what we can tap into, and we might run into some problems because this is a DX, it's not an SI. Meaning that it runs PGFI, not MPFI. And that might be problematic. But for now, we're going to hook everything up the way it's meant to be hooked up. And we'll see how it goes. So I'm just going to cut those two wires out. Snap. And we have the two wires that we need for a fuel pump. So, see now, I would want to use butt connectors, but they're just going to be too fucking many of them. So I am going to instead solder, which is very fun and everybody loves soldering.
Wiring isn't the most exciting thing to watch, so we'll time-lapse it instead. The process of connecting this harness is extremely simple. The harness conversion kit came with an instruction page that tells you every wire that needs to be tapped into. I will also leave a link to the wiring diagram I used to find out the location of each pin that needed to be tapped into.
We're good.
Starbucks run.
So, day 2 of painting. Yesterday I was by myself, so Alex still hasn't seen it. So we're about to get his first reaction to what we did yesterday.
Let's see if it's good. Maybe we'll paint the car chrome, right? Oh shit, what the fuck? Dude, the camera did not do any justice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And this isn't even clear coated.
No.
Like that right there is a fucking mirror.
Yeah, that's what I was saying in the video yesterday. You polish this shit down, and it's a fucking mirror finish. You can see yourself. So
It
she's
literally
fully
looks
dry.
like tinfoil.
Yeah. Yep. So we're gonna sit down and write down everything that we still need to do. While we still,
junkyard.
yeah, got to call the junkyard. I need to get that engine ASAP. But day 2 of painting, and today we're gonna do the cherry blossom red, or however it's gonna turn out.
Red?
Cherry blossom, cherry candy apple red, and whatever the hell.
Cherry blossom sounds JDM, bro. I think that's pink.
Yeah, it is pink. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna get to it. All right, so we're gonna try this. Kind of fucking scared too, because a lot of work went into this. It looks pretty good right now, but fuck it, we send it.
Alright,
We're making some meth, right?
we're fucking using a respirator today, not like yesterday.
Yeah, we're cooking up some meth Breaking Bad style, right?
Hell yeah.
All right.
So super light coats, right?
Yep.
Oh.
It's already turning red, dude. It's actually going on quite nice.
Ah, debatable.
Oh, what the fuck is that right there?
Debatable.
Why is it reacting? Why does this smell like strawberries or some shit?
Yeah?
No, we have to take it off. 'Cause that's like, what the fuck is that? Right?
And it's doing that everywhere.
Yeah. I don't know if the camera picks this up, but
It does smell like strawberries. What the fuck? Is there for strawberry jam in this bitch?
what the fuck? Heat resistant, my ass. Or maybe this is how it's supposed to be.
Maybe this is why they want light coats, so there's no runs.
Yeah, maybe it's supposed to be like this light, and you just keep building it up.
Yeah.
But look, you can see through the fucking parts that like were rubbed through.
Yeah, because this is a tent. It's not like a...
Yeah, no.
I think that might be way too heavy though. Because it's just pulling up.
It's pulling up, but it's not fishising at least. Come to the conclusion, we're gonna do like super light, like the lightest we can ever do. Lightest we can ever do, so it doesn't even, barely there's any paint on it. Just so that it adheres, the
All right,
first coat.
so like this, right? And then I keep reapplying it to just thicken it up and fill in the spots.
Now
Because
on camera it does look a lot darker than it is in person. Like,
Yes.
right now it still looks like chrome, but on camera for some reason it looks red.
yes, and then this is if you go heavy. This is what happens. It looks like you fucking hit a squirrel.
Which could be cool, like I mean Halloween, but like, I don't know if I can get any lighter than that.
No, I don't think so.
But the thing is, I also want it to be even.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's all for this episode.
That's all we got.
A little sneak peek at what we're doing at the next episode? No? Alright, you guys gotta wait.